Save it, we'll listen next time. Anyway, welcome, hello, good morning, good evening, and everything in between. Let me quickly get started so we get, yes, so we can get past this little recap. You have some things to announce. Well, announce. Whatever you call an announcement. Up. Alright, there we are. Alright, pause. Perfect. So, two things. One, it's World Lion Day. I actually just noticed. So, I'm a cat. Lions are big cats. Makes sense to celebrate it. Hooray for World Lion Day. It's just... whatever. That's the first thing. Second thing, which is arguably the most important one. Last time I ended my stream, I was met with a little bit of a surprise. And all remains quiet as I gaze at the small red bar indicating a drop in bitrate. Thank God, no interruption. Alright, I was met with a bit of a surprise. I was redirected to the Twitch main page and I saw 15 followers. And I thought to myself, that doesn't make sense, I only have 14 followers. And then to my great surprise, I noticed that someone at the brink, at the very end of the stream, had dropped a follow. So, Lara is my name. Thank you very much and welcome to a small and exclusive group of 15 people who have decided to follow this stream. Thank you very much. Kind of felt like I wanted to address that, so... honestly, people keep dropping in out of nowhere. And then... well, they also just leave. Very mysterious. I almost feel like it's... how do I say this? You know what? You know the spring and autumn period? Or maybe the warring states period? Like the little bit of Chinese history where everyone's fighting each other and you have these people going around from state to state, kingdom to kingdom, offering advice. People like Sun Tzu, or maybe Mencius. Oh, Lao Tzu. Yeah, my followers remind me of those people. They drop in, often give me some advice on how to play the game, and then they disappear again, so... Who are these mysterious people coming out of nowhere and then leaving, wandering the land, the mystical land of Twitch? Alright, something is up. Really? I hadn't noticed.
Don't kill me!
Hide, good folk, hide!
Alright, let's check this out. Castle's on fire. No! Yes, it is on fire. No matter how much you scream, it'll stay on fire. Honestly, just as we are about to take care of a botchling.
We'll go through, tottering about again.
Aye, set the stable afire.
We gotta put it out.
I'll not go near there. Got a lot to live for still. Don't know who could calm me with Tammy gone.
Get out of my sight. Don't call me.
Seriously?
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Let's do this.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Right. Well, at the very least it's raining, so that should do some.
It's getting worse and worse.
Enter. That is not the one that I needed. Also, that is also not the one that I needed. I am...
Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Yeah, I am assuming I am going to have to... loot. Does this do anything? If I am too late, what will happen?
Over here! Can't get out! Roof collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Who? Where? Sir, where are you? I'm coming to save you. Eventually. Allowed the horses. And I die. Right. Okay, so there is a time limit. I bet the botchling did this.
People!
Axie. Okay, so Axie is the inverted art sign. Axie is the mind control one. The one that makes you all woozy.
Oswin, Where's all anyone's sheep?
Believe us. In the
I shall
Brother's in
take
the
care of
stable.
this.
We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
I'll try. I'll try
See
again.
what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Well, let me get rid of this. Let's, save the stable hand and the horses. Oh my god, again? Open the main door.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
coming today.
Alright, sir. Open the main gate to the stables. How? Oh, my breath is running out. Wait, am I gonna die again? So, how do I open these? Is this the main gate? This is not the main gate. Could work? I don't know. Seems like a pretty big gate. Just keep using something will give. Just keep using. It doesn't do anything. Get a little sip of fresh air. Or do I have to go outside and then open the main doors? Actually, that's a good idea. I shall open the main doors from outside. Genius.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses. Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
Oh shit.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick! Come on. Ow!
Can I counter? Holy shit, this guy hits hard.
Shit.
Yeah, shit indeed. Oh, with the backhand.
We need to talk.
Okay, so not the botchling's fault. It's the Baron's fault.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Combination of bad parenting and religious fanaticism always does the trick.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Alright.
You knew they had run
Look
away
forward
from
to
the
it.
start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
A few things glitching out, like Geralt's hair and the dude's little shield. Alright, the signs of fighting in the
Signs
room,
of
I
a fight in the
presume that
room.
was you guys.
Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
This man has some demons.
What happened next?
Next,
He needs to get himself under
it
control.
only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, Tiny thing. Defenseless. On bloodied sheets. Dead. And it was my doing.
God damn it. So this guy, he has issues, but he repents. He knows he did wrong. It's just...
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been hard.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. Saw fields of corpses at Sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Let's sympathize.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Right, indeed, fucking what? I think, what... Why does the mouse keep freezing sometimes? They eat other fetuses, they drink, what is it, pregnant women's milk? Which, I mean, I can understand that a little bit, who doesn't want those mommy milkers, but still... Kinda...
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We
Slice
kill it
its
and
damn
draw some
head
blood.
off.
Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Unluckily for you. Listen, the first game, you remember this from the first game. After you lift Anna's curse for the second time. Geralt actually just says it. Witchers prefer
Whatever
to
we
lift
do,
curses.
we gotta find the botchling first.
So,
I'll show you where I buried her. And I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
obvious what
If
we
it
do
turns
next.
out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Well, let's do it. Do we do? Yeah, let's do this.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
You dig it with your bare
Take it.
hands.
You'll need it, but
Of
not
course
for
you take a
that.
shovel.
A bit further. Follow me.
First things first, though. Single point. Oh. I can put something. Oh, I can put this one. cat school techniques. Or maybe I want to do something like this. Increased. So those two are already used. I can get this one. Doesn't really do anything. Aha, right. Okay, so only... Only this way does it work. So now I have pretty much almost unlimited carrying strength. But I wonder, is this the reason why I cannot use the delusion? I've had just a few occasions to use delusion, but I never could. It's not even, it's all in red, so it's not a choice. So I probably have to put it in here, and only then will it be available. Which means it is probably useless to put a point in this one because I cannot use it. Same with strong back. So we will do additional. Oh, there's no way. That's so limited. If only the ability activates once it is put into one of these slots. Means you can have 12 abilities at most. Oh, that makes the decision making very difficult. Okay, so we upgrade something existing. Let's do this one. Oh, read the bestiary, of course, we have to do that as well. Bears, dogs, wolves, necrophages, cursed ones, watchlings. Weak against cursed oil and the Oxy sign. Perhaps the most repulsive creatures that Witcher will ever have the displeasure of meeting, born of dead unwanted babies. Feed on the blood of pregnant woman. I thought it was the milk. Well, drinking the blood until the mother and fetus merge together. Okay, so it doesn't. Physical. Wow. Okay, so it doesn't actually eat fetuses, just drinks the blood like a little vampire.
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Cannot save.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
No. Daddy? Daddy said, oh my Alright, let's turn it into a
Take it in
lubberkin.
your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Yeah, just hold your daughter, man.
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
What?
Back to the fortress. Cursed oil, Axie.
This?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the...
Just to make sure. Do I have cursed oil? No, I have hybrid oil, beast oil, necrophage oil. Damn it, cat! You fool! Ah, cursed oil. Just taking precautions. Just, you know.
Legends change it
Right.
into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
It's a journeyman's. This is going very easy. Oh, 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 no, no, no. You cannot attack this target.
Spectres. Fledgling scent attracting.
Cursed oil. Trying.
Pest, take me. It's thriving something. Oh. Quiet now.
Okay. Thank you, bestiary.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Uh-oh. Ghosts? Need to chill?
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. For look
Ow, stop. Fix. She used spectral oil.
Worm it again. Like a daft eel. I cannot hold it. It worked. It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Just think of something like, I don't know. Alice or something, whatever. Run of the mill name.
What now?
Name it.
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
by the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee
Dea?
Dea. And
As in
embrace
dead.
thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
So now we wait. Alright, well, nothing to it, I guess. Sit and wait. And meditate.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Oh, it's kind of fast. It's a floating, glowing baby.
Help! Folk don't object to your white moon.
Do I get Roach for this? Why the heck? Oh.
come on, Roach.
Oh, they can see it.
Without some rain in my arse will rot off.
I think they can see it. And it scares them. As it should. Don't mind me just following, just
How you like
letting
that
out
silver?
my floating, glowing baby. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Is home? Take the cotton, there is something strange here.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Horses.
Clothing. They change in here.
Anything inside the hut? No, doesn't seem like it. There is the tracks. Can I examine these? Please?
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Good job, little Dea. Oh, okay. We shall not deal with those right now. It's okay, Roach. There's nothing going on. Just keep your blinders on and we will be fine. Uh-oh.
Necrophages had a field day.
Okay, you know what? Roach, ow. That's one way to dismount. Yep. Splop. Oh, more? Kaboom. I sure hope Tamara isn't dead. And explode.
Should examine that horse carcass.
No, first we should loot, because that is our money maker.
What do we have here?
Let's see the head first.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
And these days necrophages. Back in the day, necrophages used to have style. Standards nowadays.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
So, what does it look like?
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Sure hope we don't.
Trail
meet
goes
the
on.
beast.
Good thing it doesn't end here.
Would be unfortunate if we did.
Show me what you got.
Who? Ah, wolves. Oh. We don't deal with wolves. Those are too mundane. You asked for it. You stinking little.
Come on, Roach. That's it, Roach. Slow now.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Oh, hello. Hello, children.
Who's that?
Fear not.
Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet boy.
Good boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Alright. And
Why
next.
help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. My
Your
missus
wife
told
is
me,
like the leading
"A time
character
of
behind
war
all
and
this.
Contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
While back, I met a woman in
Wait, we
Crookback
know where
Bog.
Anna is?
Had fiery marks on her skin like the ones you described.
Must be her, Mrs. Anna. Gods, she's a Crookback Bog.
It's where I saw her last.
Gods of all the heavens protect us. 'Tis clear now whose whisper 'twere in the night.
It is?
The crones took her. She must have made a deal with them. A pact. It's why they marked her and took her like she was their own.
The
Thanks for your help.
how?
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Tamara, the Baron's daughter, is in Oxenford. Dea, you have been
So here our paths
tremendous.
diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Zoom. There she goes. But again, the crones? Seriously? First they take the children, now they take... What is it? Anna? Anna. Tamara's the daughter, right?
Not so fast, Roach.
Not so fast, Roach. First we must go to Oxenford, I believe. This is Oxenford? Alright, we shall go first. Oh, quest available, okay. The Boatmaker's Hut, also a quest in here. First we go to Lindenvale. And then to the Hanged Man's Tree. From there on, we go on foot. Or I mean, we go by horse.
Slow now. Whoa.
Oh wait, is this a fight club?
No one out there wants this three-head fellow like you's got to be experienced. What do they call you? Know how to fight?
Geralt. Yes.
Then enter the lists, my friend.
Is this a way to make money? I need money.
I'm ready. Let's fight.
Good folk. Fish Gulper's finally found a foe. Right here, right now, on the field of honor, he'll face none other than Geralt of Rivia, the Hammer.
Really? The hammer? I mean, could be worse.
Spare me a minute before the fight, master. Please. Cut of your mug's plain as day. What am I beside ye? I just want to live. These days, streams are bereft. No fish for me to gulp. And they's given a sack of flour to the winner. Show some pity. Take a fall for me.
Not about to lose on purpose. If you want to win, you gotta beat me.
Trying to
What? Lost your nerve?
play on my emotions. Alright, goodbye, fish gulper. Oh! Heavy one. Oh! This man has the blocking game.
Yes, we might have known. The Witcher took Fish Gulper and fish ploughed his gob. Near warmed me heart to see him renovate his head. Not bad, not bad. Time to try your luck against Jonah. And then there's Smithy at the Inn of the Crossroads. Go to it, friend.
Hey, Fish Gulper.
What do you want?
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I can. Yeah, I can spare
I had
this.
to win, but I don't want your family to go hungry. Here, take the purse.
That's... Why,
Beautiful.
thank
Perfect.
you, master.
That's the good ending. I like that. Everybody wins. Especially me. That's the best kind of ending. Right. Go to Oxenford. Seems like wolves. Not worth my trouble.
That's it, Roach.
It's a cliff. First we find his daughter, and then we do the thing. And we gather an army and we take care of the crones, because those crones have been working, or been getting on my nerves for a little while now. Come on, Roach. Codger's Quarry. Jump. That's fine. Right, 500. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. What is that? Revenue. There's quite a few of them. Livers, blood, eyes and claws, all for me to sell. And sell and sell and sell I shall. Is this the bridge to Oxenford? Is it? It is. Let's ride on up.
Ooh.
Okay, so Roach, you are having some difficulty on the bridge. I am leaving you here. Settled areas. Narrow paths, numerous obstacles. Maximum movement speed in these locations is limited.
Awful weather. Good thing we'll leave soon.
Welcome to the western gate of Oxenford. An actual city instead of some outback hovel. Ho ho ho. Oh, notice board. Let's see, what do the people in Oxenford need? Beware of trolls. Said trolls are friends. If the second game taught me anything, trolls are friends. Take it. Monster in Oxenford. Any itinerant monster slaying reading this notice is obliged to abandon any currently unresolved contracts and immediately devote themselves to the tracking and slaying of this monster. The beast in question has befouled the cradle of human intellect. beast in the forest. There's a swindler around. Woodlands beast. We have a few new things to do. Redanian merchant. Hey! Hey to you too. This is the place? Oh.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Kitty. Pet the kitty. Pet him.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
You're right, he's a jackass. I mean, he kind of is. But do we tell this? I mean, if anything, just go say goodbye and then you can go out in the world and do your thing. But just say hello, goodbye, Dad, you're a jackass, and...
He's no saint, that's clear. But he's got the whole province on its feet looking for you. Finding you and your mother, seems to me there's nothing more important to him now. I know evil men. He's not one of them.
Shame he never showed such concern before. Especially for my mother.
He made a mistake and knows that. I'm not defending him, just saying that maybe he's come to realize what he's done, and what you mean to him.
Oh, wonderful. I'll bear that in mind. Did you really come all the way here just to tell me that?
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events.
Yes, I need to hear about you, because I believe that you are involved.
My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have
Worst
been hard for
night
Mum was in
ever.
shock, raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the charge. Must have had a fever, she was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
I know where your mother is, okay? She's with the Crones, but do we exactly know where she is?
Wojtek said some monster carried off your mother.
That is what happened. It was enormous, twice the size of a bear, but much quicker and more agile. It grabbed Mum before we could react. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Your mother's in Crookback Bog. Seems quite happy, actually. Though I think she's not quite right
She's
in the
quite
head.
happy? What the fuck?
She lives!
How do we
I
know?
must go there at once and get her out!
Wouldn't recommend venturing into the swamp.
I've made my decision. Won't let anyone talk me out of it.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Against... Listen, no offense, but that's magic you're messing with. Those crones know how to handle dark magic.
It's not a secret.
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
She doesn't know.
What about your father?
He killed its Grand Master.
Him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am.
And who's this
Haven't
prick?
Introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the
Oh,
best
this
thing
is a
that could happen
mistake.
In
How
that
do I
case,
undo this?
Good luck.
to me. Thank you for respecting my choice.
How is it your
Farewell.
choice? How did I respect it? I don't respect it one bit. Kitty, this feels like a failure. Nibbles. Nibbles, there must be something we can do. Wait, this is her? Green eyes, dark hair. Alright, well, I guess Granny is the Baron's wife. This is his daughter. Hoping their support would allow her to survive a trek into Crookbag, whatever. Nibbles. Please, watch over me. There must be a way to fix this.
Best wares this side of the Ponta. Everyone to me! To me! Best wares this side of the Ponta.
No, not this time. We have to go back. Quickly. Is there a signpost here? Of course, on the western gate. Abridale, Crow's Perch. So we have some bad news. His wife is taking care of small children in order to feed them to a bunch of witches or hags. And his daughter has joined the cult. I feel the same way.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Alright, I shall help you.
Seems like you could use a witcher. So yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse. The Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stars.
I highly...
The sooner we resolve this, the better.
Okay, so
Let's do it tonight at midnight.
I kind of don't want you to go there. You shouldn't go there. I recommend you don't go there.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
$20. It's always welcome.
Witcher, a word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
Oh boy.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Nothing.
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
That's an improvement. A love letter. Oh, that's so sweet. Except I have some very bad news.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning.
Right.
So
About Anna.
And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise.
Yes, yes, yes.
She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something?
Plenty.
Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? Is she all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
Oh god, this man is getting broken. More and more broken by the minute.
The best father.
I have not. true. But I'd change, I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenfurt, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose. Incidentally, what of my Annie? Learned anything?
Yes.
We'll talk about her, don't worry. But right now, you'll tell me about Ciri, just like we agreed.
I had forgotten about this.
Word
Actually,
once
yeah.
given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm
Yeah,
up
you
her
should
limbs,
uphold
got
your end of
stiff
the
from so
bargain
much
as
bed
well.
rest.
Damn, I such a
That
bad
lass of
negotiator.
yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
Is she a witcher? I don't think so.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally.
Think you can outrun me
What's
on an
the
horse?
stake?
Alright.
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
What
I
happened?
can guess where this is going.
You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Please let me save. Darn!
The day dawns.
Ready?
No.
As ever. First
No,
one to
I'm
the
not
tower.
ready.
Man chop!
Just, please.
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us.
Oh, excellent.
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
Just have to stay ahead. Horse's stamina is fine, so easy enough. I win!
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Let's play Gwent. Do we play Gwent? I suck at Gwent. Let's not play Gwent today. We have more important things to do. Maybe afterwards.
Why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy.
Yeah, she's also
Look like she
insane.
has the slightest desire to leave.
So
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Go on.
Actually, that's exactly what I think.
The world might seem black and white to you witches, but for us common folk, it's shades of grey. As is my family's story.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. Alright then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
We still have some time. I think we can do this. Alright, out with it. Let me hear what you have to say.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Cidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Alright. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend. A dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
No. Why? Oh, okay. Now what?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Guess they call you the
Fun
Bloody
time.
Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit. Hysteria. Threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means.
And it felt so good, and so I hit her again and again and again. Seriously, guy, you are
tried to take her own life.
train wreck.
And mine several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her a life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness.
This whole family is a goddamn mess. It's a dumpster fire.
And as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Am I some kind of marriage counselor now? I mean, yeah.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours
You're
and
both
hers.
insane.
I'm content that you finally see that.
Yeah, that's some great consolidation,
If you
Mr.
won't
Baron.
bring Anna
God.
home,
Philip,
you might at least
please.
tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
The crones. That's the big problem.
She made a pact with the crones.
Crones.
Well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose
It's
her
like
mind.
a monkey's paw kind of thing.
Then they placed
Yeah.
magic tethers on her. Tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
I just noticed something. There's a very nice painting in the background. Like when it goes back to the Baron. I would not recommend venturing into the swamp.
Venturing into the swamp.
It's my
even with
professional
armed men,
opinion.
Is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
That's just a very bad idea.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
Yes, this painting.
Once given.
I like it.
Now what did I last?
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. Right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Are we worth anything, really, against the Basilisk? It needs to land. Oh, that's a pretty big hit. I don't remember Basilisks being this big. Oh no, I remember now. The first game was a cockatrice, not a basilisk. Cockatrices are, oh my goodness, way smaller. I need to be careful. Alright, Philip, you got this. Got him.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
No. However, how do we proceed? Get to the top of the tower. Oh, this way. Damn, city. Oh, he's twitching. Put it out. Yep. Put it out of its misery.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad.
Hey, we know now where she is. Novigrad. Excellent.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing, and they'll let you pass.
This for me?
See no reason to make things harder for you. You seek your child, this letter will help.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
Right.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Well, it just so happens I am not so fond of those crones either, so I'll help you. Also, I get paid.
True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
What the heck is this?
There you are. Escaped again. Sorry, we was never here.
What? The frick did I just what? Witness?
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
It's just one thing after another with this guy.
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresun's blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
A court jester.
Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. But maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble. the
Seriously,
boys might
that's
as well have
that?
some diversion.
You're not going to inquire any further?
Time I was on my way. So long.
What?
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter.
There has to be something we can do about Uma.
And prove a good father to her.
Letter of safe conduct. In the name of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania, the bearer of the present document is entitled to the right of unfettered passage across all blockades on the Pontar River. Camera is kind of freaking out. Bop, 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 bop.
Flowing hangover.
The return to Crookback Bog. Yes, I actually look forward to dealing with these crones. But it shall have to wait until next week. Did I properly save? You cannot save the game right now, there's no way. Game saved, okay, thank you. So we can actually finish. In any case, the next Witcher 3 stream will be next Monday. So next Monday, next week, at the regular time, we will take care of these witches at Crookback Bog. So, thank you all for watching. I do hope to see you again next time, and have a pleasant day. Goodbye.